Hello, hello. Welcome to another Wind Down Wednesday. It's a very special edition. I got my niecey poo with me, Jasmine Booker. So I'm just so excited to be here today. It's Wind Down Wednesday, and y'all know this is a very special one. And you know why?
It's your birthday. If I die, carry me and
Hey. What?
And I come up with this shit up in the studio. All I want for my birthday is
It's my birthday, y'all. It's my birthday eve. Hey. What? Bury me in Sonic Movie Store. Hey. Hey. So this is my pre-birthday eve, y'all. Hey, we about to have fun, turn up. Yes, yes. So thank y'all for joining me tonight. Hey, just wanted to play my little birthday song. So it's Wind Down Wednesday, y'all. I'm here. If you just tuning in, just joining. I'm here with my niecey poo. I call her niecey poo. This is my niece Jasmine, and we're gonna have a very amazing conversation today. The topic for today is deception. Do we really ever know someone, right? Do we really know a person? We got to talk about it. But before that, it would not be Wind Down Wednesday without some wine. So, in honor of my birthday, my niece bought me some wine. We're going to showcase it. It is called Big Blue Crispy Semi-Sweet White Wine. It's a Riesling. Anybody knows me knows I love a good Riesling. So why you picked this one, Jasmine?
I picked it because I like white wine, and then I seen the lady choking the chicken. I thought I had to get it.
Hey, she said she's sick from choking the chicken. Y'all see that? That's so funny. So it is a semi-sweet. It is 9.5% alcohol. And my friend's daughter, they just went to Italy. And while they were in Italy, she said that when they were talking about how they like wine is like 9.5 or whatever, they were saying like that's nothing. Like they used to wine being like 13, 20%, 19%. Like we over here, we getting played, y'all. 10% ain't nothing. They be over there toe up on some wine. So shout out to Toya and Moot. So yeah. So we gonna get our glasses. I got my Gemini cup, y'all. Yes, yes. And guess what? It's so cute, right? Ain't it a cute cup? It says, I'm learning to be more focused. Social butterfly, that's me. Can you keep up with me? Talkative. Can you keep me interested? That's the real question. But adventurous, I got another special guest coming in a minute, y'all. Hey, Eileen, I'm going to bring you in a second. Charming, adventurous, Mercury girl. That's me. That's me. Yeah, that's me. So on the bottom of this, though, I don't know if you see it. It's a Gemini. It's a Gemini martini. It's a martini called Gemini. And it says 1 ounce of kiwi liqueur, 1 ounce of champagne, filled with white wine and garnished with kiwi slice. So we're going to have to try that one day. We're going to have to make that on camera one day. That'd be good.
Champagne, kiwi.
Yeah, you can't beat that. And kiwi liqueur, champagne, and white wines. So that was kind of good. So I'm going to go ahead and pour up. Yes. Your turn. Before I want you to sip it and tell me what you think.
It's good. I like it.
It's
not too sweet. It's a little burn at the end there.
So it's not too sweet. It's like really clean, crisp. You can taste the green apple. It's really, really nice. I love it. So we gonna get right into it, y'all. I'm waiting for my special guest to come back. Where you at? So I wanted to share with you a story that a friend of mine is going through, right? It's really crazy. Very interesting. So first, before we get into that, right? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bring Eileen in. So I want her to hear the story too.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, I
Your
mean,
hair is so cute. I love your hair. It's so cute.
Thank you. Thank you. It's so Eileen, I don't know if you was on when we first started, but it is my birthday tomorrow. So today is my birthday eve. We
All
drinking
right.
on, yeah, so we drinking on some wine. I got my niece in the studio today. We about to just hang out, kick it, and we about to talk about we about to get some girl advice. We about to encourage each other, and we about to talk about this situation that a friend of mine is going through. So I want to talk about it. Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about it. Before let's toast. Let's toast right now. Yeah, because this one is heavy, y'all. This requires a drink. We might even have to bring out the red cups. Shout out to DJ Panic for looking out for me. Um, it's an echo. I don't know what that is. Is that you?
Can you, just my background distracting? Can you hear that?
It's an echo.
Uh, Um,
You got headphones?
I'm going to do my other phone. Hold on.
Okay. So we got to get rid of that echo.
It
Mute,
might be my,
mute it until you can get the echo out. So, okay. So, where was I?
we're getting about to get into it.
All right. So, we about to get into it. So, I wanted to talk about this story that a friend of mine is going through, and it's like a real heavy story. So, we got to talk about it. I am not going to quite start. I'm going to wait for Eileen, but I want to just talk about Gemini season for me. Before I start, I'm gonna give Eileen a minute to get her system together and her streaming service together. But I just wanted to say this, Gemini, my birthday is like very important to me. I'm not like really big on holidays. Like I love to be with family on holidays and do stuff like that. But I love birthdays, and I love birthdays because for me, this is like my own personal new year, right? This is a time where I reflect on my life. I reflect on the things that I'm going through. I reflect on the people in my life. And if we're, if they're beneficial, what am I doing? I set my goals. I set my, and it's the springtime. So right before the summer solstice. So it's very important to me. So a lot of times during this season, I am in a very reflective state, and I am challenging myself and asking myself, what can I do to be better? Right. So this is a very reflective time for me. And so birthdays are so very important to me for that reason, right? And I wanted to share this story with you. I'm gonna bring Eileen back in. Eileen, are you ready to go? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna add Eileen back.
are you on Facebook Live or no?
I am on Facebook Live.
Okay, because I tried to share it. It won't let me share it. Okay.
It should be
I'm not
open.
saying it.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, I'm gonna share this story with you guys that a friend of mine is going through, and it's a heavy story. So you might need something to drink. Okay.
Okay.
You might need it. I know you don't drink, Eileen. Eileen is the sounding board. She is the exhorter, encourager. She's going to give us a different perspective from a very, I'm giving you raw and uncut, and she giving. I don't know why it's not streaming on live. Let's see. If you don't see it on. Oh, it's on. You got to go on my Shell BB and you'll see it. not my main page, but my business page, my Shell BB, and you'll see it. It's streaming and you can share it. So share it, share this post, share this story. I want people to listen in. I want them to hear what I'm going to tell you about this story. So I have this friend. And the topic today, if you didn't see it on the screen, it's on there, deception. Do we really ever know someone? I'm going to say it again. Do we ever really know someone? So a friend of mine, right? She has been in an 8-year relationship with a man, and she is in a 8-year relationship. She's in love. She thinks they're happy. She thinks everything is amazing and wonderful, right? Until she got a phone call from a woman basically saying, "Hey, who are you?" I went in my man's phone and bam, to my surprise, I see he's with you. So my friend is completely in shock. She didn't know, she had no clue. And to make a long story short, this man has been living a double life. My friend, she is, she works, she handle her business. She kind of an introvert, so she's not out and about. She's doing her thing at home and working and taking care of her business. She's not on social media. That's not her thing. And so she's basically, in this bubble. He's very outgoing. He's telling her that he's, working nights. So that's why he's not with her at night. But come to find out, he's in a whole other relationship. So when my friend get this phone call, she finds out that her man has been in a relationship with a woman for 3 years. He's been, and the other woman told her, like, yo, he's been sleeping with multiple women, not just you, but a whole lot of women, right? Exactly, Stephanie. Wow. So imagine her surprise when she finds out that this person that she's in love with is living a whole separate life. And had the other woman not got in the phone, she would have never known at all that he was living this whole secret life, secret relationship. My friend, she finds out that he is traveling with this woman. He is spending his vacations with this woman. And because my friend is just, low key doing her job, believing that her man is working nights, he got a whole nother relationship. It's kids involved and everything, y'all.
Wow.
Ain't that about nothing?
Okay. So
That's just the story. So my question today is, can you ever really know a person? Can you ever really know someone? Like I said, my friend has been in this relationship for 8 years with this man. She had no clue that he was completely seeing another woman, full-fledged relationship. They both are meeting family. They both are meeting family. They are both meeting friends. Neither woman knew about each other, but this man is living a whole secret life. When the other woman, right, look, from what my friend told me, is when she went in the phone, he had so many women that he was sleeping with, having unprotected sex with,
my God, my
his
God.
mouth on all these women. I mean, y'all.
So, okay.
What y'all think about this? And now, hold up. I ain't even gave y'all the kicker. My friend, she still wants to remain in a relationship.
Wow. Are you serious? Okay, so I hope your friend is watching.
She is watching.
But baby, take your tears and walk away now.
Walk on.
Cause let me tell you, anytime a man keeps searching after you, you ain't it. Um, Morris Chestnut posted something. Now y'all know Morris Chestnut fine. Why he get anybody he want. You know what I'm saying? I might even jump out the bridge. You know what I'm saying? I might even go for. You know what I'm saying? I had the opportunity. And he been faithful to. And he been faithful to his wife for 27 years.
Hmm.
If a man that fine, you know, a woman been throwing it at his feet. And we ain't talking about no simple. We talking about the most finest, beautiful, top bodies, money, whatever.
Chocolate, sexy,
Exactly. And you know these
paid.
women
Wait a
got
minute, hold
bodies,
up.
they got everything
Paid,
going on. And
articulate, intelligent.
they throwing it at his feet. And he can stay faithful for 27 years. It ain't no man walking out here as fine as him you can stay faithful for 27 years if you
You can
want
stay
to.
faithful. You can stay
So
faithful.
this is my thing. He had a set schedule with her.
He did.
He had set boundaries with her. He had got her so comfortable to his schedule. Now,
I would
there
say
was
even more than that. I would say even more than that. He expected her not to question anything that he did.
that's the problem. That's the number one problem.
She didn't have
Accountability.
she didn't make him, she didn't hold him accountable for any of his actions.
Accountability. So they wasn't in a relationship, it was a situationship.
Well, she didn't know. She was completely in a relationship.
Yeah, she was in a
It was
relationship.
a
She was in a
situationship.
relationship, but he was single.
As a woman, think
And
about
she
this.
thinks, wait a minute. And my friend, she thinks that this man loves her.
He does. It's not wrong. He
No,
might
no,
love
no,
her.
no, 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 no. In my opinion, Eileen, he doesn't love her. He only loves himself. He only loves himself. He is the epitome of a narcissist because he only loves himself. If it doesn't value him, he doesn't want it.
I think, and I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna be
I can't
truthful
I
with
can't
you.
I can't let my friend think that this man loves her when in reality, right? He's
Right?
just using her because she will stick to the script and not question or hold him accountable. And he's not going to stop. If she stays with him, he's not going to stop. He's going to continue to do the same thing over and over and over again, in my opinion.
Okay. So let's break this down.
Let's break it down.
8 years,
8 years.
no solid commitment.
No,
First red flag.
no marriage.
No solid commitment. First red flag.
When you say no solid commitment,
That's marriage.
okay, marriage. Okay.
Engagement.
Okay,
eight
no
years.
engagement. No living together.
8 years.
8 years. That's a long time.
Long
But
time.
in my friend's defense, she does not want to be remarried.
It doesn't make a difference. She doesn't want to be remarried, but a man leads.
Mm, say that now.
So any man that wants you, he's not waiting 8 years to marry you. He's using you as a time filler till he find exactly the one he want to marry. See, he'll leave her tomorrow and go marry somebody else the
I
next day.
actually, I actually think that this man just wants to sleep with multiple women over and over again.
So let me say this. If she's listening, I'm not talking down to you. I'm not bashing you, but I want you to look at reality. These are the reality. I have no emotions involved in it, so I can speak reality.
Mm-hmm.
I love you as a sister. I don't even know you. But we just going to keep this 100 for real, for real. We all go through things in relationships. But at the 8 years,
Not the white one, the black one.
there had to be some telltale signs there. There was some missing in actions. Nobody works that much.
Okay, so I gotta give y'all another little piece of insight.
Okay.
So she did find out about the other woman. Like I said, she's not on social media, but she had one of her homegirls look. So she found out about the other woman in like December, January sometime. But he told her that he made a mistake. I'm sorry. And he told her he had stopped and that they went back, but because she thought that he worked at nights, she was under the impression that he was working.
So he worked during the day. When do he really work?
So that's a whole nother story. But she found out that he doesn't work at night, and at night he will be with the other woman that he was in a relationship with 3 years, because the other woman, from what my friend said, she kind of, I mean, and she was researching, she was, she the other woman held him accountable. So because he had to be accountable to the other woman, he told my friend that he was working at night. So when he was supposed to be working at night, he was with the other woman, spending the night with her every night, or staying with her, or they were living together, or doing anything every night. And he would see my friend like during the day.
So he don't work, basically.
This individual is retired. He an old nigga. He trained the hell out of her. I will say, Stephanie, when I tell you he trained the hell out of my friend is trained. And I feel bad because at the end of the day, she deserves somebody who loves her. She's a beautiful, sweet person. She's very kind. She's very soft-spoken. She deserves a man who's going to value her and see her for her worth and who she is as an individual.
It had to be some missing, though. It had to be some stuff going on.
She did. So she said that so back to what I was saying. She said she found out that he was messing around with another woman, or the other woman. He found out about her because he didn't show up on Christmas Day.
But there had to be some other incidents that took place, Michelle. Come on, now this ain't the first time.
I feel like it probably could have been other stuff going on, or stuff that she noticed. But I read a quote that said, like, we all eat lies when our hearts are hungry. So she probably did know and notice, and I don't know, maybe she ignored it to keep the peace or to keep her man. I don't know. She got low self-esteem. Does she feel like she can't get nobody else, or that's the best she can do?
My friend is very beautiful. I think she's a beautiful woman. I don't think that that's the case. I think that she just, I feel like as women, we sometimes get content in relationships. We get used to being with the person, and we get used to being with that man, and we think like, we maybe, and I think sometimes we don't want to know. Like we like, it's better not to know than to know. That ain't me neither. Baby, I seen a post, somebody said I'm a findologist. I'm a find outologist. I'm gonna find out, nigga. But I just want to say, like, are you still there, Elaine?
I'm still here. I'm kind of baffled by this because, okay.
And if it's some men who want to chime in, who want to join me, leave a comment below, because I would love to get the male's perspective
I
of this
am
situation.
just baffled with this. Like, I'm speechless because I don't want to like say the wrong thing against her, but as a woman,
Keep it 100.
we notice things. We know things. you know your man's sex drive. Let's put it out there. I'm going straight for the gusto. I'm just gonna put it
Ooh,
out there.
ooh,
You
ooh.
know your man's sex drive.
Maybe, maybe not. Because do you really know a
No.
person? Maybe he was deceiving her. Maybe he was just giving her a little bit from day one so that he can go service the community.
Yeah, but you know, hey, she ain't just not met this man. Come on now. Let's
That's
be real.
true.
Let's be real. 8
That's
years.
true. Eight
8
years is a
years.
long
Let's dive
time,
into
baby.
this. 8 years a long time. She had got comfortable in this situation. She didn't push him forward. Um I'm trying to be gentle and tiptoe on this thing because
Just be. You know, sometimes in situations you can't
um
tiptoe. You just got to keep it gangster.
okay, so let me just spit this to
It
you.
was an old one, an old
Right
nigga.
now, if I wasn't saved, I'd run circles around that joker right now. I will
What?
play him for
Now,
I
what would
would
you do? What would you do? What
woo
does that
baby, let me
mean?
explain something to you. Right now, I get everything I could out of him and move on.
You were
I'm
you
being
were. Wait a minute. Hold up. I call that the I call that the drain and drop.
I dust the floor with him right now. But let me tell you something. He has issues.
So you okay? So Stephanie posed the question. She said, "No, you don't. Not if he is being dishonest from the rip." So
Exactly.
what do you mean by that, Stephanie?
So this is the thing that I would say. Let me just be transparent and tell you the truth. Walk away with your tears.
Walk away
Sometimes
with
you have to walk
me.
away hurt, still in love. For 8 years, this man has deceived you. He has not. He can't be trusted. He has risked
Mm-mm.
your life.
Risk your life. Because let me say, he has not just been sleeping with my friend and the other woman. He's been sleeping with the friend, the other woman, and about four other women.
So let me explain this to you. And see, this where women need to come together because if any of those
I
other four
do
women
agree
was
with
holding him accountable, you only get them at least. So he said, got to take Viagra's. Girl, I hope this ain't my
you.
friend. I hope this ain't my friend father because it sounds like my friend father, girl.
It, honey, it might be.
He got curly. Where he
I
retired
ain't telling.
from?
I ain't telling none of that. We
This
on
might be
live.
my friend father
We
for
on
real, for real.
live.
Like he got curly hair.
So listen, okay, I'm trying to ease this in. I'm trying to just be as
Okay,
nice as I
so let
can.
me just talk about sex drive because I do feel like it is men out here who have a very high sex drive, and maybe they can service multiple women.
Well, what pills? What, how old is they?
I
50?
mean,
50 and up? 50 and up,
okay,
baby. That thing again, but so Jesus, I ain't even gonna go there. But 50 and up, come on now. We rocking with the 50-year-olds and up. They
I
ain't
don't
doing but
know.
so much.
I mean, I done ran across some 50-year-old men who
Yeah, but that's what you, but they can't go to the next one and pop it off like that.
But
They
he not
can't keep
doing none of that.
popping it.
He probably making her wait. And
he might be making her
No,
wait.
he
That's
say he
true.
say he's taking them pills and he taking a supplement or something.
Well, I will say that from what my friend told me is that this particular man, okay, well, the other woman told my friend that when she went in the phone, she found out that he wasn't just messing with her, he was messing with about three or four other women. And that particular day, that my friend found out the day before, he had sexual intercourse with three of the women. So he had sexual intercourse with one woman, I'm gonna say woman A. Then after he had sex with woman A, he turned around and had sex with my friend. Then when he left my friend, when he left my friend to go to fake work, he slept with the other woman that Friday night.
Oh, let me fix my face. Woo! So he taking some. What he taking?
I don't know. He taking something, ain't he?
He taking something. He taking
Some,
something. He got
some
Honey
to.
African,
packs,
some
something.
honey, some honey. Shout out to
I
honey.
was gonna say them honey packs. He taking them honey packs,
Shout out
girl.
to honey packs.
To the honey
Um,
packs.
I don't know what this man taking. I can't tell you, but I would tell you that he is definitely servicing the
By the time he got
community.
to the third one, he shouldn't have had nothing left.
Is this woman an older woman? Is she okay with the
Well,
not
I'm gonna
sexting
say
a
this.
lot?
I'm gonna say this though. Okay, so all of the women are over 40. Oh, over 45. 40.
Your
40.
friend?
Yeah. Oh, my
Is she close
friend,
to his age?
my friend is 48.
Okay, so she probably not even worried about him not
And I
being
mean, and
there.
let's just say all women's sex drive is not the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this is my okay. So what? Let's put it on the table. Let's ask him.
Okay. Cause
Okay.
I really don't want to talk about him. I really want to focus on my
The thing
friend.
is, the whole thing is that he's deceitful
That's what the topic is to see.
and he's trickery, manipulating. He's a liar. He's a cheater. He's stealing. He is manipulating, lying to these women. And we
Mhm.
as women got to stop settling for all this lying, cheating, manipulating stuff. It's either you want it or you don't want it. And it comes to a point in life when you got to sit, you got to show up or step out or step away.
I do
Because
agree.
number one, okay, he's working at night.
He's not working at night.
Wait a minute, he's not working at night.
He's
So
not working at night.
he working 7 days a week at night.
7 days a week at night.
There's no way he's working 7 days a week at night.
There's not.
A man, and
Well,
I know
well,
this.
I will. In my friend's defense, um, he told her that he works 2 jobs.
Your friend ain't do her homework.
She didn't do her homework. I would say neither one of the women did their homework. Well, the one woman finally got fed up and she did her homework. But the other woman said
But
that
she knew he wasn't right either because he gone during the day,
she,
he gone all
she
day and
got
come home at
so
night.
so from what my friend told me, the other woman, right? She works during the day. So while the other woman is at work during the day, he's out because he's retired. He's out doing, making his rounds to his main 8 year, my friend, and his other women that he's messing around with as well. So he's like going from house to house like it's a job.
So in 8 years, she never been to his house.
She's so my friend does go to his house, but she said that she hasn't been over there in a long time because every time she asks him about coming to his house, he says that his house is being renovated, like he's in the middle of renovations, and that he doesn't want to, he's embarrassed right now because, everything is in a disarray, and he just, would rather come to her house.
Okay, we done with your friend defense. We done with that. We done. We
Yeah.
done with your friend defense. I
What do
love
you
you,
mean your
sis.
friend?
I love you, sis, but you went for the okie doke.
Mm-hmm.
Because you in an 8 year relationship with a man remodeling his house, he gonna include you in that remodeling.
That's
If you really
true.
his woman.
Because where's the future at? Where's the planning together?
Let me explain something to you.
She's trained and know her place, and that is a
Yeah.
day. I want to speak on that right there. Being trained and knowing your place. As a woman, we have to hold the man that we're with accountable.
Accountable. That's
We
right. That's
cannot
right.
allow him to make a fool out of us right? We cannot let a man make a fool out of us by not holding him accountable for his actions. If you're with a man for that length of time, you should know his whereabouts. And if things ain't adding up, you should be questioning. I read a quote and I'm going to read it to y'all. And it said, hold up, let me get it. But you should be questioning what he's doing. Like you should not. It say the truth doesn't mind being questioned. A lie does. If you're with a man and he's getting offended or upset every time you ask him a question, every time you say something to him, if you say, where you at? If he's not answering his phone now, I will say in my friend's defense, she said that, and this is a red flag too. She said everywhere he went in her house, he took his phone. He never put his phone down in her house. Like if in the middle of the night, if he got up and he went to the bathroom, he took his phone.
Oh yeah, that's a red flag.
That's a red flag.
And he probably turned it upside down too.
Yeah, she said that he would send her pictures all the time from the bathroom. Like when she would call and he wouldn't answer, he would send her a pic and be like, I'm on the toilet. I don't mean to laugh, and I'm not laughing at my friend. Babe, sis, you know I love you. It's just that
I can't.
It sounds crazy, but it's like I understand. Like this man went through great lengths to deceive, and I will say that he definitely gave my friend like he treated her with love and care and compassion. Like he built her up. Like, I love you. You amazing. You wonderful. He did these things for her. He just played like he busy a lot. Like, I'm making money. I'm doing this. I got a lot on my plate. And, she just never questioned him about it. But
did they go anywhere?
Okay. So I will say that my friend suffers from anxiety, and so she doesn't like to be in crowds and do stuff like that. So she does, simple things like go to dinner, maybe to the movie, but not even really that. But she likes to be close to her home and do like, maybe a picnic, go to a friend's house, different things like that. So they spent most of the time when they spent time together, they spent it in the house, maybe going somewhere simple like to dinner.
That's how you get away with it.
From what my friend said, like the other woman that he was with, though, he was living out loud with her. They was right, because my friend said they was taking trips, they was doing stuff, they was going to parties, and he was posting that woman on Facebook. My friend is not on social media, so he counted on her. He counted on my friend not being on social media.
But nobody that knows him knows.
Let's talk about that, because all his friends.
What about her friends?
They're gonna support him. What about her friends?
I don't know. Her friends, I guess they weren't looking. Or they just didn't tell her. I don't know. I don't know that part.
What about her?
As her friend, I didn't know. As her friend, I didn't know. But I mean, I'm not looking at my homegirls' dudes' pages.
Yes,
but like y'all should have some kind of mutual friends, some kind of. The person I'm in a relationship with, we got mutual friends. We got somebody knew. They just weren't telling her. He'd have been seen in 8 years.
It's hard for me. It's hard for me to believe that my friend didn't know. Like, she's telling me that she had no clue, but you had many a clues. You just ignored them.
You just ignored them.
And I feel like as women, we have to get away. Like, this was a very dangerous situation. Like, he wasn't just sleeping with my friend and another woman. He was sleeping with multiple other women. And so
that's what they do, because
he could have
infected her with anything.
Some HIV.
But they don't care about that because they feel like medicine can cure that. But it's, you know what it is?
Ain't no medicine. To the doctor? Yeah, even going to the doctor.
I mean, like, and I
Listen.
mean, I don't know if he was using protection with the other women, but I know from what my friend told me that he definitely wasn't using it with his woman that he was with my friend for 8 years, but he wasn't using it with the other woman either.
So I have a question for the topic. Do you ever really know someone? Do you think that I'm not saying just shack up with everybody or anybody, but do you think like you have to live with somebody to really get to know them, or even like if you live with somebody, like you still can be getting bamboozled?
You don't really never know a person. Um, you don't really never know a person. Let's be honest. You don't really never know a person because people are always changing, always evolving. So you don't
That's
never
true.
get to really know a person. Like today I could like fried chicken. Tomorrow I might not like fried chicken 10 years down the line. Today I might like us just sitting here talking and doing nothing. 10 years down the line, I might be like, I don't want to sit in the house all the time and talk and do nothing. I want us to go outside and walk. You know what I mean? Like you're
Mm-hmm.
always evolving, you're always changing as a person. And what you like now, you might not like in 5 years. And so you never know a person. Um, but one thing you have to know is that that person love you enough to be honest and truthful to you. But he was deceitful.
Yeah. So for me, I feel like you only know a person if they want you to know them.
No,
If a person, I feel like you can know a person if they want you to know them. So if I show you myself, if I'm authentic with you, if I'm real with you, then you're gonna and I'm real with myself, and I have accepted myself for who I am, and I know who I am, and I'm very self-aware, then you're gonna know me because I want you to know me. But I feel like a lot of times, when it comes to relationships, a person, if they want to live a fake life or live a facade, you may not ever know that individual, right? For
there's,
true
but
them.
you gotta look how a person moves. See,
And
their movement and actions gonna tell you everything.
I do agree,
So
because
there was some actions and
you
movements that
can't
she
hide your
settled for.
actions. But people hide their actions every day.
They
People
do.
do. People
Oh,
hide. I mean, I know. I mean, we hear stories all the time about how, like, the story that was just out on the media where the guy was a lawyer, but he was a rapist at night. He was raping women. You know, he got a whole wife and a family and children, and his wife didn't know. They found his DNA. He just got picked up for being a a secret um rapist, serial rapist. So
his
I
wife knew
feel
something
like,
though. She knew something wasn't right with her husband.
and I do feel like you might get some signs, but you may not know. Like you might feel like it's depression or it's anxiety or anything, and you might not, and you only know what a person show you and what a person tell you. I do feel like you can get to really know a person if they want you to know them. But like I always say, I have a friend who always says, like, you can't vouch for a person. You can't vouch for a person. You know, you have to, and you know, he always be telling me don't vouch for people. I'm like, oh, she cool people. He be like, stop vouching for people. Because people show up for different individuals in different ways. Like what a person may do for me, they may not do for you. How what I may need from a person, you may not need. And so
Right.
our relationships don't look the same. But I want my friend to know that this individual that you are with, he is a complete and total narcissist. He does not have the ability to love anyone but himself, and he will never put anyone before him. He only wants to stay with you, not because he doesn't love the other woman or like the other woman, but it's because the other woman is not going to tolerate it. And she did her investigation, found my friend, found you, friend, and knows that he's never going to change the era of his ways. He's going to always be a dirty, low down dog, for a lack of a better term. And I love you, boo, but I just want to be real with you. And he is a complete and total narcissist. He's never going to change. He's going to be the same forever. And I
Well,
want
he's
my friend to,
55. That's just who he is. So
yeah. So I want my friend to know that, like, forever, he is going to do this to you because there's no accountability for his actions.
Well, he didn't want to be with your friend like that anyway, because he got a woman he with every night. That's who he
Mm.
want.
Mm.
That's who he want, who he sleeping with every night. He like what your friend offer. But he ain't really want her like that. Cause he brought in his house and put in his house who he wanted in his bed every night. And this is 3 years he been with this woman. So you telling me 5 years after being with you, he went out and found somebody else 3 years, and he got this woman in the house. He taking care of this woman. He's living with this woman. He's going home to this woman every night. And you talking about staying with them? It ain't no way. This is okay. So let me go here. This is the problem I have with a lot of women on social media, and she's not even on social media. Where do we as women say he's not spending no time with me? Very minimum time if he is. He's not really doing nothing with me. He's not really doing nothing for me. I'm available when he's available. I'm there when he needs me to be there. When do you realize that you're not the main woman?
It's giving me low self-esteem. I don't know.
Because that's what they have. They have low self-esteem and low self-confidence.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of women on social media where a man is in your inbox.
My friend may suffer with low self-esteem, but I will say this though. What can we say to her to encourage her and give her strength to really move on with her life and do better for
She's
herself?
not until she's ready. There's nothing we can say. She's not going to move on to her life till she's ready. She has to make the decision for herself. She has to realize that she's worth more. Yeah, he's built you up, but he's been tearing you down secretly behind your back.
Mm-hmm. Not showing you any respect as a woman. Like,
right, she do need therapy. She does need therapy because this
yeah.
hurt. This gotta hurt. You guys,
I'm sure it's very hurtful. And it's like I was looking up this it's women who feel like,
but we can't say men. We can't put all accountability and blame on him. She's got to be held accountable too.
that's true.
He ain't like the only one that's bad in this situation.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't want, as women, don't want to play our part. We want to just say the man was the dog. But how do we give him the availability to be the dog? How do we give him the space to be the dog?
So I was just reading about I can't I might pronounce the word wrong, but it's masochist, a masochist. And it's basically a woman who is in a relationship, or a man who's in a relationship with somebody who it's a person who continually chooses partners who disappoint and mistreat them. And it's almost like becomes like a way of life. They are victimized, and they're constantly victimized by their poor choices in relationships. They subconsciously feel they don't deserve to be in healthy relationships, and they engage in self-sabotaging behaviors to ensure failure, like deliberately staying in relationships with people who mistreat them or abuse them. They typically end up with people who are narcissists because they make themselves the martyr for their relationships.
So does she continually get in bad relationships?
I don't know. She's been in this one for 8 years.
So, but okay, this is what I'm saying.
He's definitely a narcissist.
He's a narcissist, but at the same time, she has allowed him to do what he's doing, Michelle. We got to be honest with this. And as women, we allow men to do what they do.
I mean, I will say this, both women allowed him way more room than he should have had.
So I thought about this earlier today. Is the one
Yes, let's
at
see.
home, the one he's with being held accountable, the one he's with daily, the one he's doing all this spending the time, doing all this stuff with, is she really the one who's at fault?
Which one? The one that he spent, like you talking about
He's
the
at
other
home
woman?
with, the one he's at home with.
I
Or is
don't
the
know.
one he's
I
not at
wouldn't
home
say
with?
neither one of the women are at fault, but I wouldn't say my friend or the other woman.
So which
I
one
will,
look bad though? Which one you think look in a better in a worse position?
I think that
Your
whichever
friend
one, my
wanna stay
friend
with
looked
him
worse, but whichever one stay with him is what I would say.
and not holding him
And now,
accountable.
now I will say that from what my perception, the other woman, right, the one he was with every night, she was the one who was like, let me go in this Negro's phone and see what it is that he's doing. Why is he always on his phone? She was the one that was like, and she contacted my homegirl. She was like, let me see what this nigga doing. So I will say that somewhere along them lines, she was, in my opinion, she probably was on his ass. She probably was holding him accountable. Now, my friend is telling me that he still want to be with her. And he was dogging, she was like, he was dogging her, the one he was living with, not living with, or I guess they would, like he was with all the time. He was dogging her, like, yo, I'm done with you. This my woman for real, blah, 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 blah. But like I was telling my friend, she had already seen everything and was done. So he ain't had no chance of salvaging it with, or he ain't had no option of fixing it with her, because she was already on his ass and already seen what she needed to see and was like, she had already made a decision. Because my friend told me that when the other woman called her, she was like, no disrespect, but I ain't dealing with this nigga no more. But I thought that you deserved to know the truth because I just found out, And my friend said that she found out about the other girl in December when she had another one of our friends look at his Facebook and seeing that he had posted with this woman around the holidays.
So your friend been knew about the girl?
So my friend said that she found out about the other woman in December, January.
And she didn't say nothing?
She did. She confronted him and he said that he broke up with her. He had broke up with her. They wasn't mess. She found out about her in January and she said like she had broke up with him and she wasn't. I'm not with her no more. I messed up. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm done. I'm done with her. And she believed him. But he still, but she thought he worked at night. So now I will say that he was dogging the other girl. My friend told me he was dogging the other girl. Like, I'm done with you. I ain't messing with you no more. Me and her gonna continue on talking about him and my friend. We gonna continue on. But like I told my friend, he only doing that because he can't go back to her. So he trying to salvage somebody.
Yeah, that's like who knows how many strikes, but it just happened in January. It's what? June.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, it sounds like that's
his
just
MO.
what she's accepting to and what she's settling for. So
what you think, Eileen?
Me personally, and I know it will hurt, I still will walk away crying.
Definitely.
I would walk if it was me. I would walk away I would walk away, and I told you, friend. If it was me, I understand what it is to love somebody and care about them and have hope, but this man has deceived you in a way that he spent the least amount of time he possibly could have with you.
To keep you.
to just enough to keep you. And from what my friend told me, he was like literally taking care of this other woman because he was with her all the time, you know?
That's what I'm saying. He literally.
He
That's what I'm saying.
traveling. Yeah, they was she said they was traveling, they was kicking it, they was doing their thing, you know? And so like what I would say to my friend is like, don't let him use you anymore. Like, don't let him continue to abuse you and mistreat you. Like, you deserve better. You deserve to be with somebody who's going to love you out loud. You know,
Right.
he didn't even have enough respect for you to, if he was going to cheat and be dirty, to still remain treating you like you his woman.
Right.
He treated you like a side chick. He
Right.
don't even love you enough to stay with you overnight because he know he got to go back and be with the woman.
Right.
And it don't make it no right because she was being mistreated too. But
and then he disrespecting her to show
he
you.
disrespecting everybody because he don't love nobody. He don't love nobody. He don't love nobody but himself. I'm going to add this to the stream. I want to read this off. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm trying to figure out where did
I'm going to read this. It is very easy to tell who the real victim is in a relationship with a narcissist. The true victim will be broken and trying to heal from the damage and devastation the narcissist caused. And so I say to my friend, you are a victim. Please walk away. Please heal yourself, recover, heal your wounds, heal your damage, because you deserve something better. And the narcissist, the true abuser, will most likely move on like nothing has happened, partying it up, using the victim's brokenness as proof of their unstable and toxic personality. And if you with this man, friend, and he continues on like nothing happened, if he's walking around like everything is okay after a couple days, if he's going around acting like it's no big deal, like what you mad about now? We happy again, like what? I ain't doing it no more. Then this man, that's just signs that he does not value you. He does not value the relationship, and he's not going to change. He's going to wait till things die down. He's going to wait till things cool off. He's not making no significant change for you. Then, and even if he marry you, because, he might be like, baby, I'm going to marry you now. But even if he marry you, and move, which I would hope that you wouldn't link with this man. I hope you don't marry this man. But if you did, because when niggas get scared, they'll drop down. They pull out all the stops. They'll drop down on one knee. They gonna take you to Tiffany's. They gonna take you on a trip or two. We going out of the country. They gonna do all of that. You could come to work with me now. Whatever. But at the end of the day, if you have to watch him constantly, it's not even worth your time and your energy. And I know, friend, it hurt. I know it's sad, but I would say move on with your life because you deserve to live. You can't live. This ain't living. This ain't living. It ain't living. It's not. And I'm all for, I know we not perfect as people. We make mistakes. Anybody, I really, I feel like nobody is past cheating. I feel like anybody can cheat. Anybody has the capability of cheating. But if you gonna stay with this man, at least open up, fuck another nigga. I'm sorry, I had to say it. I couldn't help it. Eileen, I know Eileen, and you know,
I'm about to fall out over here. I don't know why you
couldn't help it. Baby, go get you some more. Sorry, about to be raunchy. It's my birthday. I promise I'll be back a good girl next week, y'all. I promise y'all next week I'm gonna be back good. Go get you some dick, sis.
No.
Go get sis.
Don't tell her that.
No, I'm just saying. Don't do that, sis.
As a woman. You don't stoop to his level.
No, you don't have to. You right. But it will make you feel better.
No.
Okay. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't.
No,
I'm sorry.
No,
it's the wine talking, but baby, open up, leave that zero and get you a hero. I mean, like, if I don't know, he ain't no Morris Chestnut, friend.
No, this is the thing. After 8 years of all that, she need to walk away.
Heal. I know, honestly, I'm just being silly, but honestly, friend, you need to heal. You need to get therapy. And if the other woman is watching too, I don't know. She might not be. You need to heal as well. You know, I'm just saying in general, as a woman, we deserve to be in relationships that are healthy and loving and caring. If a man is not loving you out loud, if he's restricting you in any kind of way, he's trying to hide you from somebody. Mm-hmm. If he's restricting you, let me tell you, when a mofo love you, he want to be with you. He wants your time. He wants your energy. He wants your space. He want to be with you all the time. And it ain't too much. He wants all of you all the time. He wants that from you. And it ain't asking for too much.
Well, she made up her mind. She's staying. So she's
staying for now. But I'm hoping that, you know, friend, if you listening, you deserve better. You deserve somebody who's going to love you honestly and truthfully and wholeheartedly. They're seeing you the first time for who you are. You shouldn't have to prove yourself to nobody. And ain't no money, ain't no...
He ain't providing that much.
Ain't no nothing. You not even living in the same... You not even living in the same house with him, friend. So that means that he living with this other woman.
Yep. All right. 5 because this is
encouraging words. We about to shut it down, but encouraging words for my friend and pardon.
I say move on and come outside, baby.
I say
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, just try to find a hobby or something to pour your energy and time into. But definitely move on. Don't have nobody out here embarrassing you, looking crazy. Like, it's just not worth it. Like,
I would say release him, heal yourself. If you need therapy, go to therapy. Pray, fast, read the Bible, get closer to God. Because I'm pretty sure you had discernment. I'm pretty sure your womanly instinct was telling you something wasn't right. To yourself. Listen to yourself.
And I'm going to say to my friend, go get you somebody else. Go get you somebody else. Go find you somebody who's going to love you. Go find you somebody who's going to really care about you and going to see you for the beautiful, intelligent, loving, caring, compassionate woman that you are. Because that's what you deserve, sis. You deserve a man who's going to love you completely, totally, and wholeheartedly. And trust he's out here. And in the meantime and in between time, go back outside. Go back outside, boo. You ain't gotta be in no crowds. We got Facebook dating. We got like all kind of other avenues. Or it
don't even have to be.
You can have fun. Go kick it with your friends. Go on trips, travel, go to a winery, have some fun, do something for you. go back to school, read, like find something that you can do that's gonna that you're passionate about, that you will love. But I would say go get some dick too. Boop.
Do not listen to Michelle.
Do not listen to me, friend, but listen to me. No, I'm just kidding. I know I'm being bad today, but I'm turning up. It's my birthday, so unapologetically. Let me just say this, Eileen, in close, I am at a wonderful and an amazing place in my life right now, and I am happy. I was just telling my niece how I have been reflecting on my life and my life decisions and the people that I've had in my life. You know, I had the 86, like I was telling her that June 15th for me is my new year, right? This is my new year. This is my spring. This is my beginning, right? And I told her that June, Gemini season, my birthday season. Shout out to all the Geminis. Happy birthday. During this time, it is a time that I'm very reflective. This is when I set my goals. This is when I decide what it is that I'm doing, what I need to purge, what I need to get rid of, and how I need to move forward, right? And even though I've had to purge some things and purge some situations, I am so happy and excited about what is to come and what has been coming. Let me tell you, and this is for my friend, when you let go of things that no longer serve you, you open up a space and a lane for people to come into your life that mean you well. You open up a lane for people who have been watching you from the sidelines. And they say, you know what? I see you. I see the type of person you are. I see that you're a good woman. I see that. I know that you was being a good woman because I know, my friend, I know they seen you. They see you being a good woman to this man who wasn't about nothing, because the streets know he was living a double life. So I say, friend, and I just say, when you let go of things that no longer serve you, you open up the door to things that are beautiful to happen in your life, you know? And I'm just open. Like, I am excited. I am happy for what this new year brings for this Gemini twin woman here. And if I'm going, I don't know, like for my birthday, I'm going to the Fantasia Joe concert. Yes, and so my son is here. My son came up to see me for my birthday. From, you know, my son, anybody who knows or watching, my son is in the military, and he surprised me. Like you know, he came upstairs and he like hugged me like, "Ma, I just came here." He outside like, "Mom, I'm home, open the door," you know, like he used to when he lived at home. So I'm just super excited for my birthday. I'm going to turn up. And I truly enjoy doing my podcast. I truly enjoy and appreciate every single person that listen in, who make a comment. You know, Eileen, you my favorite co-host. You my favorite person to come on, because you know, we like yin and yang, you know what I'm saying? And I just appreciate it. I thank my niece for coming in, for showing up, you know, for being here for me. And you know, like the sky's the limit. I got big things popping all this year. Like, we got a whole lot of stuff. I'm about to start making more videos. We about to start doing, you know, I'm about to start taking y'all on trips with me as I travel. We about to start having fun. I'm about to bring some other people in here. I got a game show that, you know, I am trying to create and executive produce a dating show that I'm trying to do with some other people that I'm working with. And we got big things popping this year. We gonna have fun. We gonna celebrate. My mom's birthday party is coming up. We gonna celebrate her 70th birthday. It's just June is a beautiful month for me and my family, and I'm just super excited. So have fun, enjoy. Thank you, Eileen, for coming on.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you.
Bye-bye. See y'all later.
Bye. All right, y'all. So before we end this live,
Are we taking a?
we gonna take it's. Hey, we gonna turn up. We gonna turn on some music. Hold on. We gonna turn up some music. We gonna turn up for y'all real quick. Hold on, cause this your girl. Yes, I want. Nah, fill it up. I ain't gotta work tomorrow, y'all. I'm off. My birthday weekend has begun. I don't know where it may lead me. I might be in Atlanta. I don't know, but I'm open to whatever. So let's go. So we gonna have these.
Vodka?
We drinking.
You drinking it now?
Yeah.
I poured it.
Oh yeah, we drinking. We got our little red cup. Shout out to my homegirl, DJ Tosh Beats, who got a show coming on StreamYard, on Twitch right after this. Rock the crowd. Y'all gotta go. She be having the dopest DJs on and they be doing their thing. So you want to go on Rock the Crowd and see the DJ battle and with her co-host DJ Panic. Shout out to DJ Panic and his red cup party. I just want to give you a shout out and I'm just about to turn up. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
Hey. And we about to hold up before we take our shot. We gonna play my song. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Ask me what I do and what I do it for. Hey.
I'm gonna chase mine with the.
Hey. The party just began. Hey. Hey. In the kitchen. Yeah. Hey. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm about to turn up for my birthday. Love y'all. Peace.